and fall in, my fellow scouts, to a Scouts of Entertainment Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today at France 01 map. Today's replay was posted on the Discord and I was tagged on this replay by Frank C, so thank you, Frank. On his team today we have Victorot, FoneE, and Blitzkrieg555. G'day, Blitz. On the other team we have Aardpark. It's harvesting season, good name. The Nate Devourer, also a familiar name, and Filipe and Philip. Oh, I know I'm screwing this up. Sorry, Philip. Filipe, I think maybe. Anyway, we'll go through the factions, but before we do, if you guys would like to send through other Napoleon Total War 3 replays like this, or other Total War replays like Third Age Reforged, Rome 2, Warhammer 2, just to name a few, there are links here displayed on your screen, which you'll find in the video's description below, or you can just post your Total War replays as normal to the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord. I do check that out from time to time. Going back to the links here displayed on your screen, the first is my Discord ID, where you can post replays to me directly. The second is my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com. And the third is an invite link to join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. I also have various funding options available. If you guys would like to support my work, it does really help out the channel and the Discord. But if you'd like to support the channel in other ways, guys, the smashing the like button is the way to do it. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all the latest content as it drops, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's get underway today. So, we've got a Spanish commanding army, I think, versus France and also a Spanish alliance, if I'm reading that right. Looking at this here, we've got Venegas, general there. This is Venegas army there. We have Kupini, I think it's how you say that, probably not. Aardpark. And still Aardpark. Jeez. Okay, so I sell Aardpark there. There's Coop. Oh, here we go. Weasley Peninsula. So England here. England's joined the party. Joined the Spanish alliance. This is a French, and this really does look like a Spanish symbol, if I'm not mistaken. But we got Grand Armorer there. So French Imperials, basically. We have Joseph, one of the commanders there. Probably a Spanish-French commander. We got another Grand Armorer. And Grand Armorer. Okay, so 3 French Imperial armies and 1 Joseph Commander army. On the map today we got 2 4-pointers and 3 1-pointers. This doesn't seem too fair here. Poor blue team. Red team's been given field position and then some. They control, well, that's 11. Well, they can 7 out of a total of 11 points today. It is early days, of course. The pressure is on the red team to hold these points. And obviously they've got to make sure they cover these points and try not to stretch themselves too thin. So they've got to allocate resources to each separate point. But if they just do that, then they do leave gaps open in the line here that the blue team could exploit, try to isolate and cut down the red team's armies. So, you know, the red team's got to make sure they divvy up their resources pretty evenly. They've got to do this right. Well, the blue team can focus one point down at a time and overwhelm the player that's trying to hold it. In other words, 4v1 kind of situation. Or 4v2. We'll see how well this plays out for them. Okay, Spanish are going for a charge. The French send out the skirmishers again with no cover. We see this happen a lot. Players send their skirmishers out forced thinking they're going to be completely safe. And they just leave it straight open for enemy cavalry to charge into them and destroy them. We see this time and time again. Well, you know, you can't really pan the Spanish too much. They did succeed in breaking 1 unit there, but yeah, they got a bit unlucky there. I think they could have taken out 2, but France was quick enough to send their cavalry in and save the 2nd unit. So well done to them there. Okay, we've got a set of 8-pounders here in good field position too. Nice elevation. Flying directly into the French forces below. Very little obstruction between the enemy and the cannons. Buildings, of course, excluded. Got a small cav engagement there. Nice cav charge. Some hussars there. Destroyed the French skirmishers. So maybe my point does stand after all. France saved 1 skirmish unit but then left him exposed, and the Spanish pounced yet again, taking out the 2nd. Okay, France is going after this house here. In force. Jeez, they gotta send the second unit in. You have to think.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Okay, Spain's giving up the house here. I don't think they can hold it. Cav just facing off against the armies below. Weasley's force is still a ways off. Hopefully he can get here before France surmounts the hill. If the English can outrun and take the crest just before France gets over here, it'll make England's job a lot easier trying to hold back the blue team right now. He's got one unit out of front. With cavalry nearby, it is possible. Jeez. Morale of that unit's not too good. What's going on? Aardpark, where is he off to? He's heading in this direction, okay. There's not too many troops in that house. Joseph's getting a little bit too far ahead of himself. Same goes for this other Imperial player. Alright. Okay, lucky for Weasley, France isn't running to get to the top of this hill here. Alright, we're back. Good artillery strike there from France, just nicked the English unit there. Only took out one soldier, so they got lucky. But this is interesting. This might indeed well suit the English army, you know? This hill provides great cover here for the English army, and if France does try to surmount it, well, English will get first dibs on any French heads that pop above it. I thought if England wanted to advance, it'd be easier for them to fight and push the French back down the hill. If they took the hill. I'm guessing he's just concerned about the artillery in this position. It is relatively close. But we got Spanish artillery over here. And English artillery. 6-pounders here. And 2 8-pounders. That should be more than enough to provide cover for the English forces to move down the hill. Alright, we've got some action here on the right side of the map. The Parker. Now, Parker is engaging all the forces, as you can clearly see. Well, they've almost lost 20 troops. That's a horrible angle here for these units. These ones here are a little bit better, as long as they're shooting at the units below here. Right now I think the Spanish are sort of wasting their ammunition. Oh, okay, stop, hold your fire. You're killing your own troops there. Okay, so it looks like we've got Del Parker and Coupini combining their forces here. And the French are also combining their forces. Now, those troops in the house are a little bit busy firing at French cavalry forces passing them. It's not a bad idea. They've taken out a few. Every horse they take out helps. so 6 units moving up. We've got the Joseph Commander here, moving up in reserve, behind his allies. So the plan here, which is a little bit interesting, might be for the French, the blue team, to essentially push towards the Spanish line, break it apart, and then using the Joseph reserves here, fan out either direction and try to push and envelop the Spanish forces once they break through on either side. Also using the French cavalry on this side here to cause havoc while the French forces oppose, sorry, not oppose, while the French forces there push from this side. Yeah, these troops here have a great line of sight on this unit. French forces here, I'm not really liking their angle. Same goes for the Spanish, you know. Both sides don't really have a good line of sight to each other. The terrain is just horrible. But right now, the Spanish have a real advantage by occupying this section of the field. They can move these 5 units down. 2 can branch off to hold Joseph's upcoming forces here. Okay, I've got 3 more units here coming through the fog. I didn't see them originally. Spanish going to have to reinforce his attack. Spain's going to move up, and they are. It's good to see. No, don't delumber here. It's not good. You've got no angle. Oh wait, hang on. You would. It's got a bead on at least 6 French units down below. These are the units, sort of, but these are the units I'll probably shoot at myself. He's trying to get a better shot. They might be making a gap for it right here. You can fire a cluster shot into Joseph's forces. He was lucky enough to lose any artillery crew right there. He's pulling the artillery crew back. That's a little bit weird. Got a nice gap for it right there, I thought. A good 4-pounder. You can not only shoot into Joseph's forces, he could have an even better shot straight along the French line right here. That's perfect. Just shift this unit a bit to the left. Damn. I think it's a big missed opportunity there for Aardpark. Still no action yet on the left flank. Both sides unwilling to cross that summit there. I feel like any team that crosses that summit first is at a disadvantage. And that's probably why no one wants to do it. There are pros and cons for each team not doing it. Mostly pros for each team not doing it. Obviously England moves up, they're exposed to the French artillery, that's what they're afraid of. French don't want to smite the hill because it'll enable the English to fire on them first and basically hit them hard before they even have a chance to fire and get into proper position, which could cost them a lot of manpower. Manpower. I said manpower there. We'll get a combat eventually, but it's going to be a bit slow. Depending upon how this conflict goes, will actually prompt the players over there to make one of the players over there to make the first move, I reckon. So in the event that the French look like they're failing, I feel like the French will try over there, try and surmount the hill and try and take on England, defeat them before he's reinforced by his Spanish allies. The Spanish look like they're losing. Weasley might do 2 things. He might send his entire army to help the Spanish if there's time, which I don't think there is, or there would be. if they were in trouble, because he's got a long way to march. More likely he'll just try to attack France and try and beat him before he's reinforced by his allies. What do you got here? We got a cavalry charge. Who are they going after? Okay, they're going after the artillery. Where are these guys going? This is heavy cav. Chasseurs moving in. They slammed into the ground. Alright, Spain is assaulting the French lines here. They are going for it. They're risking their cav, but if they can break through these French lines here, tear them up, then it'll be worth it. Alright, now, this was a good idea. He sent one unit up, one cavalry unit to try and hold the French back, delay them, while at the same time sending up their own cav for a strike of some sort. But his plans went awry. It looked like he was going to go for the general, I think, but then this other unit came at him. And I think he should have tried to charge into the rear of one of the infantry units instead of going through with charging into the chasseurs. I think that was suicide from the get-go. I don't think he was ever going to actually have a good outcome there. Okay, Spain managed to form a square. But we've got French forces now in their back lines, and they could go after the artillery. We've got a cavalry unit here, some dragoons approaching. This unit can form a square too. Will they form a square? That's the question. Nope, they broke. No, we've got French infantry, that could be why. Wow, these guys broke. Unit of 122. They should reform, he'll probably get them back. The terrain of this fight isn't good. Over here though, both sides have a better line of sight on each other. Reinforcements back here need to be brought up. Lines here looking pretty thin. Spain has got to get into square formation. He's getting hammered. Oh, we've got a lot of French cav coming through the fog. We've got a Spanish general here that's in danger of being killed. Aardpark's army here has been shattered. In one section. I think he's trying to save his right flank, but it's in danger. It's in a lot of trouble. Dragoons moving in, trying to hold back the French cavalry, which is a lot. This is Spain's counter-strike. He's got to stabilise the lines. France is encroaching on his position. His troops aren't looking too good. Now, if he can break the French cav and get him into the French infantry lines, he might be able to turn this fight around. His troops need some protection. His cavalry's got to get in there. Okay, they've charged into him. $34 to 69 troops. Spanish grenadiers got destroyed before they got into the fight. Well, what is going for the Spanish is they saved their artillery, and in terms of the cav fight, they haven't done too bad. Okay, they've charged into the chasseurs. But they broke. Oh, yeah, he's lost them. He's not going to get them back. I don't know if he should commit this cavalry unit. It's like his last one in the area. Spain's done a bit of a charge here. The cav's going to move up fast. Oh, we've got Spanish cav moving in. The last cav unit in the area. No, we've got another cav unit coming up. Kupini taking over. Joseph's got some cav in the back lines here. His artillery is going to be destroyed. Maybe his artillery will be destroyed. This is a cruel 4 8-pounders. He couldn't really afford to lose that. Aardpark's going to turn around. And he's trying to get his cav past the Spanish infantry here. Wow, this is actually pretty good maneuvering from Aardpark. He's managed to get his infantry behind the 2 square units there, keeping them alive a little bit longer. He's got a unit over here that reformed. He's got to get him into the fight. He can fire straight into the French flank right now. Yeah, that player's onto him. Okay, how are we going here? These Frenchmen up in large numbers here.
We have killed their generals. Now they must break.
That's our first enemy general here that ran into stakes. Okay, so Spain didn't actually kill him. We've got some mid-tier dragoons moving in. Here's the morale. The Spanish cavalry is not working in their favour today. Okay, got Napoleon dragoons moving up. Oh, Spain's emboldened. They've had 2 victories, sir. Okay, Spain's trying to withstand the French onslaught here. Not doing too bad. Set up a decent perimeter here. Generals in the centre. Trying to keep boost the morale of his troops, keep them in the fight as long as possible. This unit here needs to move up. Reinforce the firing line. Aardpark has outflanked his enemy. These guys here are firing. Who's this? Ah, French cav coming in. Oh, who will win? Oh, Spain won, but then their general unit broke anyway. And now things are looking dire for him. Let's head back into the city where it looks like combat was really starting to get a bit intense there. Ah, we missed it. We'll come back to that.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, so that was an interesting street fight there before. Well done to Spain for forcing them back. Yeah, what can Del do here? I don't think he has much left in the tank. So down to a handful of units, if not his last unit, I think. Oh no, 2 more units there. Alright, we're back. English initiated a strike here on the French lines. It didn't pay off. It was close. England has their 6-pounder up there, firing down below. Now we got the Spanish artillery here firing on the French cavalry unit coming to kill them. Right, well, either the artillery fires or they're done. Wow, the artillery crew is running away. Where are they running to? Who can they run to? Ah, England's coming to save the day.
Yes, sir.
Nicely done, Weasel. Now, this is brave here of Koi. Surprised he's going up here alone. Thought he'd be outnumbered. And Dal is still alive. Not only is he alive, he can reinforce the defense here of this house. That could be Koi's next stop. So France is trying to concentrate their forces too. Regroup. Spain is under attack. Can Del hold the town? Koi has arrived. Just in time. Si, senor. This unit here is going to move forward, try and use the shed here as cover. They've got to keep the pressure up. Try and provide a smoke screen here for Koi to move up and outflank them. We get them focused on Del's troops enough. Make it easier for Koi to sweep in from the side. We got 3 units of Weasley here coming over. So it's touch and go there for the Spanish lines, but they appear to hold a majority grip on all points. They need for the win. Artillery is just away, just firing what it can try and hit. Not really having too much of an impact in this fight. Of course, trying to move up and using the trees here as cover. French left flank is in a bit of trouble. It's not that strong. We've got 77 troops here in reserve. Generals over here nearby. Yeah, we've got some dragoons coming over here. And oh, this unit here can't form a square. This unit here's got to turn around and get themselves into a firing line right now. Come on, hurry up before the dragoons charge India.
Our men are running, sir.
France is having a tough time. We've got a mass bayonet charge coming in. Try and keep an eye there for it. There they are. I half thought once we saw the once the Spanish charge in, we'd see the arrival of the French cavalry. This unit didn't form square. Oh wow, the Spanish line's collapsing. Spain's trying to get as many troops in the house as they can. Doing their best to hold it. Got some fresh English troops moving up. But that's a lot of French. Look, right now, if France can take this house, then they will control the majority points on this map. I don't know if the red team has enough to hold the house. There's a lot of pressure on Weasley to help the Spanish forces inside the house. So these troops here have got to position themselves in a way that to be able to target the French forces as they try to enter the house to try and even the odds a little bit, help the Spanish troops inside. England's going to move on to their house and try and take it. A cavalry charge here from the English, or at least I thought we did. Looks like he was going to try and target the artillery. It is 9 minutes left. We should start seeing some desperate moves now shortly. %. Being fired upon by a set of 8-pounders, 4 of them. And we've got a couple of 12-pounders over here as well. Hey, Spain trying to take that house. So France trying to take the house off the field entirely. Spain's already taken the house. Alright guys, this house here is now at 45% damage. think we saw this one artillery piece knock a trooper outside of the house. There you go.
Glorious victory, sir. It's soon to be yours.
I don't know. 51%. Troops in the house providing the cover that this unit needs to survive a cavalry charge. What can this unit do here? They're trying to shoot. Two.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Wow, France took it. So now they control 6 out of the 11 points. It's all well and good that Spain has a centre, but that's all they got. We got 5 minutes left here on the clock. Spain needs to take the house here in front of them to win the match, or they lose. It's that simple. Got a small cavalry engagement. That England has managed to come out on top. England must get their troops inside that house. They don't have a choice. They've got 3 minutes left. Good shot. Okay, 40th foot, the Excellers. It makes sense that they're surpassing a unit. What's this here? Red team managed to take the house back here from France. Two of the English units actually. 71%. We got 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining. Blue team desperate to destroy this house to give them back the lead. France cannot get to them in time. 74% there. And more French cav coming in. England running out of cav. France is moving in, and I think this is more of a distraction than anything else. 1 minute 50 seconds left on the clock, and house down to 79%. Spain might be able to just hang on here to the skin of their teeth. I see an old-fashioned street fight. To 81. Now these 3 units here need to maneuver themselves around and try to overpower the French forces here. Taking the building, eh? Oh, that's a 4-pointer. They're just securing all their points here. Alright, that's it. Red team won. Just. That was really, really close. Far too close for comfort there. Still, well done to the red team. Frank C here, Captain General, got 1,062 kills there. Victorot, 916. FoneE, or FoneE, sorry, 615. Blitzkrieg555 694. Aardpark there, 912. It's harvesting season, 1406. Nicely done there. The Nate Devourer, 333. And Filipe, 752. Okay, good kill counts here belong to the infantry there, 135. Reese Guardians, 121. Guardia Valona, 105. Now I'll just scroll down here, give you guys a quick look at all the kill counts here for all the units. Try and move a little bit slow so you guys can see everything you need to see there. And there we go. So, if you guys did enjoy this replay and want to see your own features here on this channel, you can post them to the links here displayed on your screen once again, which you'll find in the video description below. They are first my Discord ID, where you can post all manner of Total War replays straight to me. Next is my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com. You can also send your replays. And you can also post replays to the Battle Replays sub-channel on my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance. The link there you'll see at the bottom is an invite link to join the Discord server. Hope to see you there. Thank you to Frank C for posting the replay and tagging me on the Napoleon Total War 3 Discord. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Dismissed, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.